folks, I'm back. Today I want to talk to you guys about the relationship between the father and the son and the $100 bill. Check this out. It's something that I read earlier this week and I thought I might bring it to your attention and share it. Because it's all about building quality relationship, building quality time with our nearest loved one and not neglecting them whatsoever. Now, the story goes something like this. Once upon a time, there was an overworked, overstressed father who spent many hours away from home, many days away from home, absent from his child, his son. And one day that he had the day off, and his little son, his little boy, pulled on his leg, said, Daddy, how much do you get an hour? How much do you get a day, sorry? And his dad got upset a bit. And then his dad said, son, that's none of your business. That's my business how much I get per day. And then his son started to tug on his leg saying, Daddy, how much do you get? How much do you get? And then eventually the dad said, I get £100 per day, $100 per day. And then his son in response said, Daddy, pulling and tugging on his leg, saying, can you give me $50? £50, sorry. Let's use pounds for this story, just for the sake that I don't get confused. £50, can I have £50? Daddy, please, Daddy. And his dad, the dad in response went very red and upset and said, son, why do you need £50? What is it for? And his son just said in response, Daddy, please give me £50, please give me £50. And by that time, his dad in response turned red and got angry and said, son, go to your room now. And then the son put his head down, walked away sadly, went to his room, closed the door and laid on his bed. And thereafter his dad reflected and pondered and thought, hang on a second, my son doesn't usually ask me for money. What could it be that he wanted? And this, he pondered and he thought to himself after the phase that he got upset and angry, and then eventually he calmed himself down. And then later on, he approached his son's bedroom door, knocked on the door and said, son, can I come in? And then his son responded and said, yes, Daddy, please come in. And he saw the father saw his son sad, stressed, with his head down between his knees and his arm folded like this. And said, son, take £50 here. There you go, take it. There you go. Because it was odd, the father thought that his son never asked him for money, so it must be important. Sorry guys, one second. So it must be very important. And then he handed him over £50. And all of a sudden, the son drew out a whole load of cash out of his pillow and showed it to his father. And his father in response got very upset and said, I thought you needed £50 and here you have so much money. Why do you need the money for? And do you know what? Do you know what the son responded? How the son responded, what he said? He said, Daddy, I saved all this money, up to £100, so I could give it to you, so I can pay you for one day that you'll take a day off and spend it with me. There you go. Check that out, people. That just emphasizes, the story here emphasizes the quality of relationship. Don't neglect your nearest loved one. Work will always be work. People, your boss can always replace you for someone else. But it's very hard once you've lost a relationship to get it back. It's really hard. Especially when there's scars there's long years of distrust and disappointment and letdown. It's very hard to build that back up through time. So don't neglect that, because when you neglect your family, especially your nearest loved ones, it's very hard to get them back, and in fact you may even lose them for good. So be very mindful of that. Don't neglect them, because they are priority number one. Because I'll tell you what, let me tell you something, and I've also mentioned this in my previous videos. When you invest time, quality time with your family, when you become successful in different areas of life, you will enjoy it that much more. Should I tell you why? Because you've got someone to relate to, someone who will share your enthusiasm and passion and will be happy for you sincerely. So you won't be alone on your journey of success. But when you neglect them and you become very successful, They're going to throw back at your face because you weren't there for them and you didn't build up a relationship with them. And at the end of the day, life is all about building quality relationships with people and your creator. So if that's lacking and lagging, it doesn't matter how successful you become. You'll be alone. No one to enjoy it with, no one to relate to. Clear cut. And if anything, people would want something off you because they will take advantage of you because they want what you have and they will strip it away from you. But if you have relationship, a good, beautiful relationship, you can enjoy that bit of success with them and it will be more protected and it will be more harder for people to take it off you and strip it off you. That's the difference. You can either stand alone or stand together with your nearest loved one. I hope that's been insightful. I hope that has refreshed your way of thinking. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.